Welcome. For those of you who've been with me since day one, thank you. For my new people, hey. So for today's recipe, we are going to be making Big Macs. I'm super excited about this because I love Big Macs. And I got denied Big Macs all the time when I was a kid. My mom used to make me wave and say bye to Madonna. Or I got told that I didn't have McDonald's money or I had McDonald's at home. So now it's actually true. And this is healthier because it's better homemade. So let's get to it. For this recipe, you will need 2 pounds of ground turkey. To season the meat, I'm eyeballing garlic powder, pepper, onion powder, and Jen Sasson, which will be up for sale coming soon. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. A pack of sesame seed buns, shredded lettuce, a half of yellow onion diced. And for our mac sauce, you will need half a cup of mayo, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of mustard, half a tablespoon of sweet relish, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, and half a teaspoon of vinegar. First, we're going to start with seasoning our meat. So as I mentioned before, we're going to eyeball here. Put in our onion powder, our garlic powder, our pepper, our 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and our Jen Sasson. That's what it looks like. I'll start mixing everything together. Alright, so now we're going to form our patties. I want to try to make them as perfect as possible, so I found this fruit cutter. I think this is, it doesn't say. It came with a bunch of other ones. So I'm going to lay this down on my cookie sheet here with parchment paper and try to form my patty in this. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Perfect. So they're pretty thick now as I'm forming them, but we don't want them that thick. So as they're cooking, I'm going to smash these down. And we're just going to repeat the process. Remember, each Big Mac requires 2 patties. Alright, so because we want this ready as soon as the burgers are done, we're going to start with our sauce. So first, our mayo, salt, paprika, our vinegar, our onion, our garlic, our mustard, our ketchup, and our relish. Now we stir it up. It's starting to look like mac sauce. You want to make sure you have enough so you can put on every bun. So I love extra mac sauce. Just making sure all the seasonings from the bottom are incorporated in this entire sauce. Okay, we're going to do a little taste. I like it, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more relish and a little bit more ketchup. So I'm going in with another half tablespoon. I'm going to do a couple squirts of ketchup. Let's see. So as you're making your sauce, taste it, and you can add a little bit more of whatever you like. So we're gonna go for another taste. I like this better. All right, now we're gonna make our burgers. I have my pan here. I am gonna put a little bit of olive oil. Just a tad bit. Just to coat the pan a little. We're gonna let that warm up and then we'll put all 4 of our patties in. We're gonna put our burgers in. You're just gonna monitor these. Once they brown on one end, you flip them over, flatten them, let them brown, and then your burgers are done. So now we're gonna add our cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. I'm using cheddar. This is the one thing you can control because McDonald's definitely slaps the cheese on cold. So we're gonna put a slice on each patty. Make sure it melts. So our cheese is melted. Now we're gonna take our burgers out. I'm gonna wipe this pan down because I'm gonna bring my bread so I can toast it on this pan. So here's where we have to get creative because as you know, in McDonald's Big Mac, there is 3 pieces of bread. And that middle piece of bread, like where do they sell that at? Because you can't find it anywhere. So I'm gonna try to cut off a top piece of bread and then do the same for the bottom and see which one is best. So we're gonna put these aside. These are the ones we're gonna use. So I have my little bread knife here. I'm gonna cut the top. This looks like a middle bun. Do the same, cut a little off the bottom here. It's a little difficult. I lost a little bit of the bread over here, but this is the top bun, this is the bottom half. We got our middle breads. I'm just gonna put it in my pan for a second, just a little bit. Put our middle pieces in. Okay, that's enough. Just wanted the bread a little warm. Now we're gonna assemble our Big Mac. So we're gonna start with our sauce. Then onions, lettuce, then the patty. Second piece of bread. Start over. Because I love mac sauce, I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce. Then our top buns. Bam! Take a look at this. Looks like a Big Mac to me. Bam. Now we taste. Mm-hmm. It's good. So if you want to take a chance on this recipe, be sure to take a picture and tag my Instagram page at G Culinary Adventures, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, bye.